What if I told you it's not your looks, money, or status that makes a young woman obsessed with you, but the words you choose? Words carry power. They shape how people see you and how they feel about you. When spoken with calm confidence, they can make a younger woman stop, think, and feel drawn to you. Welcome to Stoic Glow. Today, we begin with 5 phrases that make younger women deeply intrigued. They're not tricks, but reflections of strength and emotional control. Let's start. Phrase 1. I don't need to be understood by everyone. Most men live for approval. They want every word to be liked. But when you calmly say this, you reveal independence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Imagine a party. Everyone tries to be louder, funnier, more noticeable. You simply stand, listen, smile. That quiet strength speaks louder than any performance. Phrase 2. Take your time. I'm not in a hurry. Impatience is everywhere. Quick replies, constant rushing. But when you say this, you bring calm. Imagine waiting for a reply. Most men check their phones every minute. You don't. You live your life steady, unbothered. When she replies, you answer with the same calm tone. That patience feels rare. She wonders, why is he so composed? Phrase 3. I choose peace over drama. Younger women often meet men addicted to chaos, but you stand apart. You don't fear conflict. You just refuse pointless battles. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Think of steering a boat. Waves rise, storms crash, but you hold the wheel steady. That stability makes her feel safe and drawn to you. Phrase 4. I value quality over quantity. This applies to friendships, experiences, relationships. Many chase numbers, more followers, more dates. You choose depth. Imagine a dinner table. One man brags about how many women he's dated. Another speaks of 1 or 2 meaningful connections. Who seems stronger? The second. Because real value is rare, and a younger woman hopes she'll be part of that quality. Phrase 5. Silence tells me more than words. Most people fear silence. They rush to fill the gap. You don't. You listen. Seneca said, "Speech is the index of the mind, but silence often reveals more." Imagine a first date. She talks, she laughs, then she pauses. You don't rush in. You let the silence breathe. That moment creates presence, and she feels truly seen. These first 5 phrases are not lines to memorize. They reflect a mindset. Speak them with authenticity, and they become magnetic. In the next part, we'll explore 5 more phrases that reveal even deeper self-mastery and attraction. We've already covered 5 phrases that set you apart. Now let's continue with the next 5. These phrases are not just words. They show your standards, your depth, and your self-mastery. When spoken with authenticity, they create attraction without effort. Phrase 6. I respect myself too much to settle. This is quiet strength. You don't say it to impress. You say it because it's your truth. Most men bend their standards for attention. You won't. Imagine walking away from a situation that doesn't honor your values. That decision speaks louder than any charm. A younger woman sees a man who knows his worth, and that makes her lean in. Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Settling is wasting life. Respecting yourself is living fully. Phrase 7. I'm not impressed by appearances. I'm impressed by consistency. Today's world is built on surface-level attraction, followers, filters, and staged moments. But when you say this, you reveal depth. You care about who she is when nobody's watching. Imagine someone who shows up for you once, then disappears. Now compare that to someone who shows up consistently, even in small ways. The second one earns your respect. And when a younger woman hears you value consistency, she feels a challenge. She wants to prove she's more than just a pretty face. Phrase 8. I'd rather be respected than liked. This is rare. Most people want to be liked. They sacrifice integrity for approval. But you choose respect. Epictetus said, if you want to improve. Be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, don't fear disapproval. Imagine work. One man tells everyone what they want to hear. Another speaks the truth, even if unpopular. Which one earns lasting respect? The man with courage. A younger woman feels the difference. She sees a man guided by principle, not by popularity. Phrase 9. My time is my greatest currency. Money comes and goes. Time doesn't. When you treat your hours as valuable, people feel it. Imagine two men. One says yes to everything, always available, drained. The other chooses carefully, guards his energy, spends time with purpose. Which man feels more magnetic? The second. A younger woman realizes if you give her your time, it means she matters. Your attention is rare, and rare things are prized. Phrase 10. I'm not here to complete you. I'm here to grow with you. This phrase is powerful because it removes neediness. You're not a missing piece. You're already whole. Marcus Aurelius said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Love isn't about fixing someone. It's about two whole people choosing growth together. Imagine a plant in the sun. It doesn't need the sun to exist, it already lives. But with the sun, it grows stronger. That's the kind of partnership this phrase describes. These 10 phrases together create a new way of speaking. Not manipulation, but truth. Not lines, but reflections of who you are. When you live them, women, especially younger ones, feel it. They see a man of discipline, clarity, and calm presence. Next, we'll tie everything together with a closing reflection, showing how these phrases connect to a life of self-mastery and attraction. We've now walked through all 10 phrases. But the real question is, what do they mean for your life as a man? These words are not tricks. They are reflections of who you are becoming. When you live them, you don't chase attraction, it finds you. Think back to the first 5 phrases. Self-respect, patience, peace, quality, and silence. Together, they build a foundation of calm strength. Add the next 5 standards: consistency, respect, time, and growth. And you have a complete picture of self-mastery. This is why these phrases work. They are not empty lines. They come alive only when you practice them daily. A younger woman can sense when you speak from truth, not performance. Let's make this clear with a story. Imagine 2 men sitting across from the same woman. The first tries to impress. He talks fast, shows off, laughs at his own jokes. The second man says little, but his words carry weight. He's patient. He listens. When he speaks, he chooses phrases that reveal values. I respect myself too much to settle. My time is my greatest currency. The woman quickly feels the difference. One man seeks her attention. The other commands it without asking. This is the paradox of attraction. The less you try to perform, the more powerful your presence becomes. Stoicism teaches the same truth. Epictetus wrote, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Your words flow from your identity. If you build discipline, clarity, and purpose, your language naturally reflects it. Here's an image to hold on to. Think of a tree. Shallow roots mean it shakes with every storm. Deep roots mean it stands strong no matter what. Your phrases are like branches, but your character is the roots. If you live shallow, your words won't last. But if your roots are deep grounded and stoic, calm, your words carry power. People feel it. Women feel it. So ask yourself, which phrase struck you most? Was it patience, respect, the value of silence? Or maybe the idea of growing together instead of completing someone else? Each one points you back to the same principle. Self-mastery creates attraction. Remember, Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. These phrases are not about arguments. They are about being. When you live them, you become magnetic, not just to women, but to life itself. So here's my challenge. Don't memorize these words. Embody them. Speak less, live more. and let your actions carry the weight your words describe. If this message spoke to you, share your thoughts in the comments. Which phrase are you ready to live out today? And if you want more guidance on building strength, clarity, and presence, subscribe to Stoic Glow. Here, we don't just talk about attraction. We talk about mastery of self, mastery of love, mastery of life. Thank you for watching. Stay grounded, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video.